How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of a old stomping ground, semi-old school hometown cooking, with a little bit of collaboration going on too, in the form of Breakign Brewing Company's in collab with Imprint Brewing. It's their Breaking Ohhts. This is a double oated, double dry hopped, double IPA. A whole bunch of D's and doubles. This was released about a week ago. Do I have a date on here? Today is the 26th. This was canned on... Okay, there it is. Kind of hard to see. Can you see it? It is canned 7 days ago, so it's a week old. And other than that, Breaking Ohhts is a collaboration beer crafted by Breakign Brewing Company, Imprint Brew Co. Done and done. That's it. It's got those nice letterings on there. BROH. A little cheesy, you know. It's kind of doing the whole Breaking Bad thing, which is like years ago. So a little bit tongue-in-cheek. And just kind of poopily drawn malts in the background. So not one of my favorite labels. Not that Breaker blows me away with their labels. But it is what it is. But I'm excited to give it a whirl. I dig what Breaker does. They've been very, very IPA heavy over the past couple of years. They used to be very traditional. They make a lot of different beers, but they've been, I mean, when I picked this up, I was at the brewery and they had 12 beers on draft. I think 12 of them were IPAs. Or they had 12 beers on draft, 10 of them were IPAs. So yeah. What do we have here? I mean, it looks like a hazy, you know. A little bit thinner, doesn't have that rich density to it, but it's got, you know, a little bit of semi-opaque edges to it. Rich orange core. Not a fluffy head or creamy head or anything like that. Pretty rocky stuff and just off white. Nothing too big. So, yeah, she looks like a hazy beer. Let's see what the nose has. Ooh, big hop component here. Yeah, big, huge. Yeah, the hops are huge. They're green, but there's an added component to the hop. What is that? Yeah, it's like, it's almost like a slightly medicinal pininess to it. So you get those big green hop pellets. So you're getting that big generic greeniness, a little bit of weediness, a little bit, it's actually more weed pulling than anything else. And like a little bit of tomato stockiness, that kind of greeniness going on. But then there's this soft pininess, not much bittering, not much resin. It's a soft, bright pininess with this kind of almost like candied portion of it. Not really, but it's more medicinal. That's why I'm saying it's kind of evaporated. When I talk about that eucalyptus thing, it's like that, but not as vibrant. Yeah, just huge green all the way. You sure, there's some soft, rindy melon kind of thing going on in there. Soft melon juiciness, a little bit of cantaloupe maybe, a little mango, kind of that kind of thing going on. And there's a sweetness in there and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's really just one big green hop pellet kind of nose on her. That's pretty much it. Let's dive in. Cheers. Okay. You get a big, way bigger orange juice kind of profile on the beer and in the taste. That's probably confusing the melon portion of the show, going mango on it just because of how bittering and how green that hop was, because mango skins can do that to you. It's definitely like a from concentrate kind of OJ, not like a freshly squeezed kind of pulpy thing, more of a kind of watery, thinner kind of thing. The mouthfeel kind of lends itself to it too. It's not that dense. So you're getting an orange juice portion of the show. Like I said, a thinner body on it, which is kind of the biggest bummer. But they're talking about double oats. You think of oats, you think of extra oats. You're thinking about this kind of nice, hefty, dense kind of mouthfeel to it. You're not really getting that here. And that green portion of the show is still the leader in the pack. Head and shoulders above everything else. It's huge, it's green, it's hoppy, it's green, it's hop pellety. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, just, yeah, this big orange juice vibes from concentrate, non-pulpy, with a kind of huge hop greeniness to the point where it's almost not even burning. There's a hop burn to it, but it's almost like all encompassing to where it's like the kind of way the hot sauce affects your mouth when you actually eat something hot, and it just kind of covers and coats your whole mouth. That's the way that hop green is kind of coming off of the beer. And the mouthfeel's the biggest bummer of the thing, because I mean, aside from that double oat portion of the show, if this beer was in a hefty, dense, fluffy, turbid, all the adjectives, all the keywords, if it is in this great body beer, I think a lot of those flavors would come across a little bit softer, a little bit flabbier, a little bit fatter, a little bit different in a good way. And that's where I think this one kind of jumps the shark for me. It's all about the mouthfeel for it. It's disjointed too. The hops taste like there's hops in it. That OJ thing, that from concentrate OJ thing, tastes like that. And there's a sweetness to it. They all don't interact. They're not intertwined. They're not cohesive. They're not harmonic with each other. They all taste like distinct individual ingredients that haven't been mixed or conjoined or working together. They taste very separate, very singular. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Kind of bummer. I like Breaker stuff. Like I said, they've been skewing super IPA forward, so they've been banging out these quite a bit. And I've heard really good things about Imprint. I haven't had anything from them, but this one, I had high hopes for it. It just kind of misses the mark for me in general. I mean, it does taste like, in Northeast PA, I've always made fun of food in Northeast PA because it's like, half the time, people that make Italian food in Northeast PA, they just throw a bunch of garlic at it. This tastes like there was just a bunch of hops thrown at it. Not saying that's what they did, obviously, but for me, it just comes off a little bit, just kind of not cohesive, man. It's a little bit discombobulated, a little disjointed. Kind of a bummer. I have 2 cans total. I will let the other one sit and see where it goes. But we're a weekend. Beer should be drinking well right now. We'll see what happens in a couple weeks. Anything crazy comes up, I'll do another video. But yeah, kind of a bummer. So there you go. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? No. Value availability, $19, $19 a 4-pack. And brewery only. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like big, huge hop burniness. If you like your IPAs not to be super dense, and you like from concentrate orange juice, and you wish they all had a baby, because that's kind of where this one lands for me. I mean, if you like trying beers from different breweries, and you like the idea of collabs, listen, like I said, hadn't had anything from Imprint before. Breaker's constantly trying to do different things, albeit mostly in the IPA world nowadays. I applaud the kind of cut at what they're doing, but it tastes like they're trying to build upon the beers that they have already made, as opposed to kind of delve into different territories. I appreciate the try. I like the try, especially from what I would consider still a hometown brewery. So keep making them, and I'll keep trying them. And, yeah. Done and done. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you don't want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a nice double oated and hopped and IPA beer right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.